Oh, I was muted. Nope.
Springfield, Ohio.
Oh, come here.
And we've got an elderly cat thief on the loose. She's out here roaming the neighborhood with cat food in a carrier, trying to lure cats like it's some feline heist mission.
This is not thievery. You left your cat outside, it's public property.
You don't like the cage, do you?
Albuquerque, New Mexico.
If you leave your cat outside, it's public property. Pippa, no? Yes. Yes. You left your cat outside. That's not how cats work, Pippa? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. If you leave your cat outside, especially if it's like going into other people's yards and stuff, if your cat is like by some miracle 100% of the time staying in your yard, okay. Okay. But 0% of the time does that ever happen. Because no person leaving their cat outside is ever installing like invisible barriers for their cats. They're never doing anything like that, and no cat is ever staying in the person's yard. I'll take no. If you leave an animal outside, it's not yours anymore. Killer Spoon, thank you. You don't go outside, Pippa. Also, thank you. It's stealing if it has a collar. I disagree. I disagree. I'm not going around yoinking people's cats. But let's be 100% realistic about this situation, chat. If you leave an animal outside, that is not your animal. Peachy, thank you. Even an orange tabby. The council is divided on this. Cats outside are strays. They absolutely are. Spider, thank you. But Pippa, what if he just wanted food to eat? You have to wait and see what a home intruder does before ventilating them. No. True, I'm with you on this. Derby Penguin, thank you for the prime. This is very untrue. No, this is very true. Super Isla, thank you. There are no outdoor cat owners. They're just neglectful owners. I agree with that. Depends on how rural you are. Okay, if it's an actual barn cat, if you have livestock and the cat is performing a job, that's different. I will say, I do think that is different. However, if you live in like a normal town, normal city or whatever, you're in city limits, well, Syndicate, thank you for the $20. How is that different? Because that's an animal performing a job. That is a tool on your property that most of the time is not going to be going into other people's yards or anything. It's going to be hunting on like its territory. Reckon thank you. I'll take to be honest. Nah. Mountain Man Mike, thank you. You parked your car outside, it's public property. A car is not a living creature. A car doesn't need to protect itself from other animals. A car isn't susceptible to being hit by other cars when it's parked on its own, unless like a fucking like a crazy person hits it. But anyways, it's not a living creature, so who the fuck cares, right? A car is not going to die getting hit by another car. A car is not getting eaten by coyotes or hawks or people's dogs outside running around, other stray animals. A car does not need food and water and shelter from harsh elements. Appaloosa, thank you. Outdoor cat is just a feral cat who sleeps at your house. True. First of all, name I can't read. Thank you for $5. It's not so much about what opinions you have, but more so how you sincerely articulate your process, substance over emotion. This is why we love you. Lincoln, thank you. You step outside to drive your public property. I'm gonna fucking beat you up. Genji, thank you. I think if you leave your pet outside unsupervised, you can't be surprised if it's kidnapped. People will steal anything and it should be expected. I agree. I agree. Custodian, thank you. If your pet can go missing and you don't know why, you're neglecting it. Exactly. Anonymous, thank you. Any Australians in chat have opinions on this? People are gonna come up with like all these fucking hypotheticals like, oh, but what if my cat has a collar and I only take it outside for supervised visits? Well, obviously that's different. If your cat is living outside, it's not your cat. People don't know how cats work. I think it's more like I'm gonna be an asshole about this. Like, I don't know how many of you guys just go for walks and stuff, but you would be surprised how many dead cats you will just find on the side of the road, in the road. You'd be surprised how many bird feeders, like hummingbird feeders, how many like normal bird feeders, like bird houses, end up getting predated upon by unrelated neighbors' cats. That is your fault if you leave your cat outside. That is your fault. 100%. It is your fault if your cat dies from getting hit by a car because you left it outside. That is your fault. And no amount of bullshit of, oh, but cats belong outside because they want to go outside. You know what else wants to go outside? Your fucking dog wants to go outside. Okay? That doesn't mean you leave it outside. That doesn't mean that you don't attempt to contain your animal so it cannot wander off. The problem is cats are owned by very, very lazy people. Cat people are some of the laziest motherfuckers around, and that's why they like cats, because they like owning a dog without having that sense of responsibility over it. It's neglect disguised as compassion. It is. It is. I think if you want to go around taking cats that are outside and go take them to the shelter, I do not care. I do not care. Because you're probably sparing that cat a horrible fucking fate. Glock, thank you. Birds are government creations. Cats are taking out feds. That's not necessarily true, but okay, it is true. It is true. You left your animal outside unattended. It got hit by a car. That is your fault. If your cat escaped past you when you opened the door and got hit, all right. Like, there's exceptions. Your cat is an indoor cat, but it got loose. It's an accident, whatever. But if you're leaving your cat outside, irresponsible cat owners exposed. True. Fats one, thank you. I implore you to enrich your cat's life indoors. There is a fantastic guy called Jackson Galaxy who has so many awesome resources on how to take care of your cat. This guy. My cat scratches furniture. He has lots of content about that. My cat wants to go outside. He has lots of ways that you can... The reason your cat wants to go outside is because it's bored. Get a catio? Yeah. Well, there's a great idea. Get a catio. Then Brand, thank you. If a dog owner leaves their dog outside, they get the cops called on them for animal abuse. Cat owners thinking is normal is insane. It is. It is. People will see a dog that lives outdoors and they'll be like, oh, that's pretty fucked up. They don't even bring the dog inside when it's raining. And then with the cat, it's just like, oh, well, it's a cat. It'll find shelter. Bro, it's gonna fucking sleep on somebody's tire and potentially get rolled over in the morning. Anyways, back to this. I don't want to stay on this topic, man.
Like some kind of joke.